Hey, it's Amy with Ask a Christian. We've got an especially difficult and sensitive topic today, and so I just want to ask those of you who are watching to be a little kinder, a little more careful with the nuances in any comments that you might leave today, because although different worldviews are always welcome here, we just want to do our part to request that we would be an encouragement to humanity and not a detriment. I have a word today for anybody who is personally struggling with this topic, who's come to this website seeking solace and comfort, whether you have just lost a baby because of a miscarriage or a stillbirth, or whether you made the very difficult decision to terminate a pregnancy for whatever reason. I just want you to know I am so sorry, and that's not how this world was supposed to be. And I want to offer you peace and comfort today. Let me show you from the Bible why I think there is really good reason to hope that you will be reunited again with your baby in heaven. Let's start in Psalm 139 verse 16, which says, "Your eyes saw my substance being yet unformed, and in your book they all were written, the days fashioned for me, when as of yet there were none of them." I fully believe that this verse explains to us that life begins at conception, and that no matter what stage we're talking about, God is viewing each of these lives as a precious person. Now, as Christians, we believe that God has provided the method, the means for redemption for every single life. Your baby doesn't need to understand this saving grace to become a recipient of it, and best of all, there is nothing, according to the Bible, that you have to do to secure it. There's no special prayer. Your baby didn't need to have an infant baptism. There's nothing magical about certain words. It's just part of God's plan. Next, I want to introduce you to a concept that Christians call the age of accountability. This is the age where a child would have enough information, enough moral reasoning to be able to decide to follow God or to not follow God. There's not a lot on this concept, but look with me at Isaiah 7:15 and 16. This is a New International Version. It says, "He will be eating curds and honey when he knows enough to reject the wrong and choose the right. For before the boy knows enough to reject the wrong and choose the right, the land of the two kings you dread will be laid waste." In this verse, the prophet Isaiah is foretelling an invasion, and he's saying that there is a certain age that a kid knows right from wrong, and that this invasion is going to happen before that. So Bible scholars argue that because there is an age that before which no child can make a decision for or against the kingdom of God, and because Jesus died to save everybody, that it is sort of automatic that these young ones, before they can decide, are claimed as innocent before God. Now, we don't know the age of accountability because it's going to be different for every child, but we know that until they reach emotional and spiritual maturity, they have not reached that age. In summary, I believe that your baby was a very special and valued person who was too young to make any moral decisions for or against the kingdom of God, but because of Christ's sacrifice, had any of their fallen nature covered. Therefore, I am almost as sure as you can be, almost 100% certain that there is a reunion in your future, that you're going to get to hold your precious baby again in heaven. If this is something that you are personally struggling with and you'd like prayer, we do a live prayer time on our Facebook page, but you can also comment or send me a message. I'll have all of my information listed in the description section below. But just let me know how I can pray for you, how I can support you. And until next time, I'm wishing you joy and peace for your journey.